Hi, I'm Mia Togo. Welcome back to the Processing Playground. So I'm going to address something today that a lot of people don't really like to talk about, aging. So I'm going to ask you out in the audience, what does aging mean to you? Because oftentimes we have a lot of negative ideas or concepts of aging because we think it means that we're going to be less valuable, or maybe we're going to be more dependent, and we'll have less skills, or we'll have less fluidity in our lives because we're going to start to break down. There's like this breaking down when it's really our resistance to aging that breaks us down. And the resistance to aging, I put the R in front of age, it becomes a rage. And rage, if we think about what rage is a resistance to our anger. And oftentimes we're going around life and we're avoiding or denying the gifts of aging. Because aging truly is a gift. I mean, as we get older, with every experience that we go through, we have the opportunity to learn something. Of course, we make mistakes, we mess up, we fall down. And it's what we learn from it, it's what we do with it that allows us to move forward in present time, that allows us to not get stuck in the past. But if we're resisting the growth and we stay stuck in the cycle, we'll oftentimes feel bad about ourselves, or we want to do things to make us feel more in tune, make us feel more connected. And that can lead to what I call the addict energy. Not addiction in terms of, going to a 12-step program, but something that most of us have. An addict energy is an energy when we're uncomfortable and we don't want to go towards something that is going to trigger us or take us off our center. We'll do something that makes us feel better. So the addict energy comes in and says, well, if you go surf the internet, if you go do a lot of drugs, if you go have sex with inappropriate partners, if you eat too much, eat too little, there's all kinds of ways to stay checked out from what we're really experiencing. And then we actually don't have the opportunity to grow and learn, and we're resisting the aging process, which is saying learn, grow. Every season, this is your life and your opportunity to be more fully planted in who you are. And if we deny that, it can create this little anger, because down deep inside, on some soul level, we know that we're supposed to evolve. And if we resist the aging, it becomes a rage. And the more that we feel that discomfort and that rage and we push it down, the more that the higher we're going to have to dose with our addict energy to make us temporarily feel better. And we will, until the self-beat comes in later and says, what a piece of shit you are. You should have known better. You have these tools. And then it goes into that downward cycle, and we'll feel helpless, hopeless victim. And then we'll have to do something else to pull us out of the hole. So pulling us out of the hole means to deal with our rage and our anger and our upsets, not as something because we're bad or wrong or broken. It's because we're resisting the growth. And if we go towards the growth and we go towards all these lessons that are being given to us, then we're able to embrace aging. And it won't take us down, it will help us move forward. And that resistance, when it drops away, you actually stay younger. You feel younger because you're more in your flow. And you're more in tune and connected to what you're thinking, feeling, and observing and putting out there. There's a congruency. And then that wholeness is your authenticity. So that we look at age as a beautiful transportation towards the depths of who we are. And the vehicle is our body, through our mind, our emotions, our psyche. So we bring it all together, then we're in that union and in that wholeness. And then aging becomes this everyday experience that we look forward to. We don't resist it, we don't fight it, we work with it. So I hope you find this helpful. This is a big topic. I could spend a lot of time on this topic. But for more processing playgrounds down the road, I will address this even more. And if you have any questions or comments, please go to my website, miatogo.com. Thank you for joining.